Alright, well, there it is. Let me get my thing out of the way. I mean, they're just laying on there right now. But, so this is going to be my sill plate. This guy here, where's he at? I don't know what the hell happened there, but he moved. So, he's like, so I'll have to fix that. And that one down there, where's it at? I can't see because of the sun. That one right there is kind of like in a little bit, which doesn't actually mean anything. So these long poplar boards are going to be my joists, and they're going to sit on top of all of this. So they're just laying, like I said, they're just laying there. I didn't square anything up, nothing. So everything's kind of initial. And all this center guy is the floor joists are going to sit on top of it. Doesn't matter if it's off or crooked, or honestly, it's just generally in the middle. So, yep. So now I got to waterproof these things. I'm going to see if I have a sprayer that I can put some oil and diesel in and just spray them. I think it'll be easier. Then I can move on. So. Alright, well, the goats are out free ranging today. So we milked, where is it at? That white one, we milk her and Penny. Penny and, where is she at? Betty White. Every day. Penny, she's a sweetheart. She comes right down, gets on the milking stand and starts eating. Can't wait. Betty White, you got to capture her every morning. She's a freak. And then, I can't really see her, but let me see here. Right in behind there is Peaches, the herd queen. So, we're going to start milking her probably next week, once we get her baby separated from her. We already have her one little buckling. He's been banded and separated, but I gotta wait for a couple weeks so he won't breed her. So you can see her, she is right under the bush there. Yeah, little dark one, that's her baby, her little doeling. So as soon as she's separated, we can start. We'll be milking 3 goats every morning. So right now we're getting Penny. We get a quart out of her, and Betty White, who's not a full-blooded seinen, but she's got a little bit of Boer goat in her. I mean, she does really well. She gets over a quart. She gets like quart and a half every morning. So it's worth the fight, especially since we have a bottle baby right now. But this is what they do. We let them out once we milk them, and then as long as I don't have to have the garage doors open to do something, we just turn them loose. And they free range all day on the grass, and then they'll come right back up to the house, go back in their pen, get a drink, and they'll sit there and chew their cud all day, all evening. So, but that's how we handle our goats at this point. The only ones we don't allow to do that is the bucks. That's just, can't do it. So, because there's girls in here that I don't want. Let's see, like Penny and Betty White, the milkers. We do not want them bred right now because when you breed them, that messes up their milk. They're not cows, they're goats, and it will definitely mess up makes their milk taste funny. So yeah, but all right, I'm gonna head up here. We're gonna waterproof those 2x6s. It's supposed to rain for the next 4 days. Get that done. I got a couple other things to get done, and we'll catch you here in a second. Now that I'm half covered in diesel and used motor oil, I got this old sprayer from a friend of mine who didn't care what I sprayed out of it. So we're going to waterproof these things. And then that might be it for today up here. Got some other things that need done. But this should do what I need. This nozzle is not the best. It's working. Seems to be working pretty good. Okay, well, I'm going to let this dry up, and hopefully later on this afternoon I have a couple things I need to get done. It's always something to do with the animals, so like this stuff seems to take forever for me because I'm always dealing with a goat, a duck, whatever, rabbits. It's always something. So, all right, let's pull this chipping tractor. Okay, well, I got these Bielefelders, is that what they're called? Bielefelders, yeah. They are in their little chicken tractor. Water, feed. They're small enough, they'll be able to sit here for like, 4 or 5 days before you have to move them. So that'll be good. And they have a roosting bar. I built this. I have a video on this from last year. Built this from oak that I milled on the Frontier OS 31. And it works great. The only thing I didn't do was I didn't put a solid roof on it, which would have made it way heavier. But I had to do the old goat guard. Which, if it had a solid roof, I really wouldn't care about, but they can punch through this rubber roofing. So, but these guys are outside now, having a good time, eating bugs and pecking, doing what the chickens do. Now I got to clean out that water tank, and then add the turkey and the duck to the 2 chickens that are in there. Well, another day, more rain. Oh, we're under severe thunderstorm, high winds, damaging winds for later on today into tomorrow. So, who knows what's going to get done this week. I guess that's spring here in the mountains. So, still no birds in my bluebird houses. Well, can you see? Okay, one thing is nice is right down there. Can you see that? That is our peach trees are in full bloom. So, very nice. Bees will be happy. And you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but we have dandelions in the yard, so the bees are liking that. And I believe right over there, my plum tree has 1 blossom on it. So, that'd be nice if we get something this year. But that's where we're at right now. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. It's not looking good right now.
Come on, Kenzie. Go.
Alright, well, it's 40 degrees out this morning. I'm just going to start a fire in the wood burner. Opened up the door to clean the ashes. And voila. Some kind of crazy looking little brown or blue with a brown breast bird. How are you, buddy? We're going to get you out. I gotta keep that door closed. I do not want that flying around the house.
All right, today is dog food making day. We butchered some of our Muscovy drakes and some roosters. And I am boiling down the duck legs, and I think there's a couple breasts from the rooster. I don't like to typically add chicken in with the dog food, but there's 2 there, maybe 4 total. And then I have an abundance of eggs, always. So I usually cook up about 3 dozen. I just was cracking them into the skillet, and then I'm just gonna fry them up, scramble them. Over here I have 3 pounds of liver that I have ground up. And if you wonder what the light stuff is, I throw bread in to clean out the mixer. But I am going to run, I have some deer trimmings right here thawing out in the sink just a little bit. I forgot to take them out of the freezer. But I will be adding that in with the dog food. And then once the turkey legs are done here and they're cooled and I have all the meat picked off, I'll bring you back and show you the rest of what I add. I have my eggs done scrambling, and then I just add a half a cup of peanut butter in there while it's warm, just to kind of melt the peanut butter, because I have some frozen peas that I had. The dogs like peas and carrots in their dog food. So today they're getting, I don't have any more frozen carrots. I have some butternut squash, so that's what they're going to get in with this liver. And then I'll be adding some apple cider vinegar, some coconut oil, oregano oil, turmeric, some fish. I have to grind up the deer trimmings, and I will make some rice with the duck broth. I'll cook that. And I think that'll be it for now. I have to grind these trimmings from the deer. And if you hear any noise, it's my bottle baby goat, Maggie. She's a little alpine, but I'm gonna mix this in and dump it in with the liver and thaw the peas. All right, while I've been waiting for the turkey or the duck legs to cook, I've mixed up some more stuff off camera. So I did the turmeric, I did coconut oil, oregano oil, apple cider, and then I have freeze-dried mushrooms that we grew, and some that we bought and ground up. I incorporate that into here. So I have chaga, reishi, lion's mane, maitake, and some cordyceps that I ordered. And I just put in small amounts. And I also have flaxseed in here for right now. And there's some fish. So here are the turkey legs. As you can tell, they are still steaming away. Oops, here's a piece of boneless. So this is the chicken from the roosters. I'm going to grind that up. And the reason why I've been grinding up my dog food is because we have 2 senior dogs. And our Australian cattle dog has a very difficult time eating. She can barely open her mouth, so everything is finely ground up. So I will bring you back once this stuff is plucked off the bone and ground. You can see what it looks like, and then I will mix it in with the dog food. And I do have the rice cooking in the duck broth. So I'll show you that. All right, here is my ground up Muscovy duck legs. And this is the rooster chicken breasts right here. So I'm gonna dump this meat into here and check my rice. Once the rice is done, it's all getting mixed up. The dogs have already given their seal of approval, and I will put it into containers and freeze it and pull it out enough for a few days. I don't want it sitting in the refrigerator too long because I do have raw meat in here. So I have, let's see, deer trimmings, Muscovy duck legs, rooster chicken breasts, rice, mushrooms, flax seeds, turmeric, apple cider vinegar, coconut oil, rice is cooked in the broth of the turkey legs. I'll figure out my recipe and I'll put it in the description, but this is what it looks like, and I'll show you a final, and I'll show you a picture of the dogs devouring it. All right, there's one dog scarfing it down. Is that good, Kenzie? Hmm? Yep, that's the goat. They're buds. No. Gotta get every last drop, don't you, girl? Okay. Dog tested and approved. Dog number 2. Get away, dog number 1. This is the dog that has a hard time eating. There we go. 2 weeks worth of dog food. Duck, deer, eggs, and very little chicken. I think there were 4 tiny little rooster breasts. But these dogs, they love this. So out in the freezer it will go, and I gotta put the turkey stock or the duck stock in containers and freeze that. All right, well, hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, let me know.